So, this is CherryPieCottage, and I have no shampoo, so hold on. Hey y'all, this is CherryPieCottage. So normally I would say this is my husband Jared, but obviously he's not here. I'm Jenny. I am the dyer and bag maker behind CherryPieCottage on Etsy, but today is sans Jared. Sorry. Also, this is episode 87. Should have said that at the beginning. Jared's not even here and I didn't even get through the whole entire intro before I just started babbling on y'all. Okay, so never thought I'd be doing this, but Jared is like super busy at work. There's some new good things going on, but I don't know if I can talk about it, so we will wait for him. And maybe next episode he'll be back and can tell you all about it. So we live in Lubbock, Texas, and by we, I mean me, Jared, and our children. Anyways, I'm over-explaining, y'all. It's a problem I have. I get made fun of by Jared all the time. But I've been like that forever. So it's not just because we bought a house and I turned into my parents. No. We live in Lubbock, Texas, and we absolutely 100% love it. And he's not here to say that I don't sound realistic. So, but welcome to the show. Obviously, I am one of those people. November 1st, Christmas goes up. So, and that leads right into what's been going on. So obviously I'm gearing up for the holidays. Thanksgiving is at my house, and everybody that comes to my house for Thanksgiving knows that it will be Christmas stuff up. They know we will be doing Thanksgiving with Christmas decorations. It's just the way it is. But I am sitting next to, I'm in our dining room. So this is my Texas tree. Because while we were military, I collected quite a few Texas ornaments. And I felt like this corner just needed something. So I had enough that I got a tall skinny tree, and that's where all of our Texas ornaments are on. And yes, that is a cowboy lassoing snowman. That's what used to be the topper on our tree till we bought a bigger tree and it didn't look right anymore. So also, I have 7 trees in the house. Jared thinks I'm ridiculous, but I want at least one more. And that one, I want it to be a ceramic one to go in my kitchen. Because my grandmother had one, and that was her Christmas tree. I remember that in her house. That was her Christmas tree, was a ceramic one. I thought that would fit perfectly in the kitchen. Then I have one in the entryway for my other grandmother who loved cardinals, and Christmas was like her thing. So that one has got cardinal ornaments on it. And then we have, our main family one where we put all the presents and all of that stuff that's like the focus. Then I have one in my room, in my office, which is like right here. This wall shares with my office. Has all of my knitting related ones. So ones that have been given to me from knitting friends, or are literally have a knitting theme to them. But yeah, and then the kids each have one. And then I have one in the kids' bathroom, which is also the guest bathroom. But it's like this big. So it was one I had. The kids each had one that was this big, and then they outgrew theirs and needed a bigger one for all of their ornaments. So it's in their bathroom now. But in other news, the Texas Christmas kits went out in the mail yesterday. All of my pre-orders, my holiday pre-orders, are out in the world and on their way to their owners, their new owners, which makes me so happy. So, but we also have a cowl going on, a KAL, and it is for my new pattern that released in September. I believe, yes, September, and it's mini happy. It is, you use your minis from your advents, and you can either use 12 or you can use 24, and you can make a cowl or a shawl. There are 3 different knitting patterns in both, and then the shawl has 1 extra one for the borders. But it's super simple, really, really simple, and you can customize it however you want. If you want to do one straight, y'all, I'm gonna forget words and not be able to know what they are because he's not here to tell me. You can use 1 stitch pattern, or you can use all 3, or you can use 2. There's instructions in there on what I did for the one pictured, but you can make it your own and do what you want, which is what I love about knitting, is that you can make it your own. You know, I feel like I'm talking 90 miles a minute. I'm sorry. But I think that's all we have for what's been going on. So let's move on to faux party. And I can't ask him because he's not here. This is really weird. I don't like this. But moving on, I have 2 faux. So I finally finished my Christmas socks. And so I cannot remember. I don't have the tag. It's in my office. It's a Canadian dyer, self-striping dyer. And she does the Advent skein each year. The colorway is called Joy. I know that much. And it came with this red mini skein for contrast. But the name of the dyer has just completely gone out of my head. Oh my goodness, guys. These are on my knitting left stitch markers, sock blockers. So I finished those. So I have my pair of Christmas socks, which I used to wear my Christmas socks year round, but I've decided that I'm gonna wait until December, and then I'm going to only wear those because I have like 5 or 6 pairs. My goal would be to knit a pair to wear a different pair each day of the month leading up to Christmas in December. Jared thinks I'm crazy, but he knows I would do it too. So we'll see how that goes, if that actually happens. I cannot believe I forgot that dyer. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Cozy knitter. That's what it was, cozy knitter. So, and then I also finished the last pair of socks for Haley for this year as part of her Christmas gifts. This is Night Owl Fibers. Sorry, I should do it this way so y'all can see. This is I'd Pee on Any One of Y'all is the colorway. It was a friend's colorway. She has a monthly yarn. She was saying on the last podcast that this was just for this year and that it's probably not going to continue on to next year for the Friends Club. So, but this last month was the holiday armadillo, so I'm just waiting till the 20th when it ships. Yay! And then there's one more. I believe she's going to do one in December, but I'm not 100% sure. She hasn't said. So we'll see. But that's all I have for faux. So then it's time to move on to Whip It. Whip It Good. Actually, no, we're not going to move on to that. I have a little bit of a breaking news, y'all. It's not Jared, obviously, because he's not here, but it's something that I filmed doing all of the Christmas stuff. So, ta-da! Here we go. Okay, guys, today's the day. So excited. All my Christmas stuff is going up, and you'll like my mug. It's even Christmassy. November and December are my happy months, so I already put up my shelf for all the Christmas mugs that we're gonna use. But let's get this show on the road and get Christmas up. Show you when it's all done. So, help. This is what it looks like when I start. All the boxes basically just explode everywhere. So we're halfway there. I've got all the boxes unloaded. I just have to figure out where to put everything and put away the stuff that's not Christmas stuff staying out. Okay, so I got my tree done in my office. This is my knitting one. So ones that, you know, are knitted. Amy from Happy Little Yarn knit that for me one year for Christmas. Or, oh, let's see, this came from Laura for Christmas one year. Or snowman, that's like knitting related stuff basically. So, ornaments that knitty friends have given me. Then I have the Texas tree done. And yes, that is a cowboy Santa on the top. So, and this one's just got all of our Texas ornaments on it. So, and the living room's still a disaster. I'll finish it tomorrow. I still have to do the main tree and the garland and all of that. But, okay, that's what I've got done so far. Hey y'all, putting up the tree. You ready? Let's do this. Y'all, so this corner of the house is done. Actually, the whole house is done, but so there's that. I have my garland up over there and all the decor, and my mantle, which I absolutely love having a mantle, and my giant wreath. I've always wanted to have a giant wreath. Don't know why. And the Christmas tree. All done. And we're back. So, it's time to move. Now it's really time to move on to whips. So obviously I finished a pair of Friends socks from Night Owl Fiber. So I cast on a new one. And this one is Pivot. And there's her card. So she has her own website, nightowlfibers.com. But this one is Pivot, and these are for Michael, and these are the last pair for this year. But there we go. I just started these yesterday. So the way that I do socks is I try and knit 8 rows a day. If that's the only knitting I get to do that day, I at least got 8 rows in on on socks. So it helps. I drink my coffee, I drink my 8 rows, and then I move on and get everything done for the day. But that just mentally, that's helped me. And which is why I can get socks. I can get 2 pairs of socks done in a month. So that's what works for me. Not necessarily it will work for you, but in case y'all were wondering, nobody's asked. I just... Anyways, well, now my yarn's tangled. So there's that. I have those going. And then next month, since I'm not knitting socks for the children, Jared asked me to knit him a pair of socks. Because we know he's abandoned us. He doesn't knit anymore. He's abandoned the knitting world, y'all. Next up, in my JoJo bag, is my What the Crux by Cozy Up Knits. So I did quite a bit more. Now I'm kind of stuck. I don't know. I still have quite a bit left, but I don't have enough of my main skein to finish. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. So where the Dr. Pepper stitch marker is where I was last time I showed this to y'all. So there we go. I'm not sure if I'm just going to continue to knit according to pattern, and then if I run out of my main skein, just try and find another one exactly like this. Is all I have left for my main skein. That is enough. That is not enough for all the rows that I'm supposed to knit with it. So I just don't know. Or if, you know, I wing it and end it somehow, come up with my own border for it. I don't know. So I will keep y'all posted when I decide. But there's my What's the Crux, and it's so pretty. I don't think I want to add on another color as the main skein because I just love that main skein. So I'm just gonna have to figure something out. Jamie, Sarah, if y'all see this and you have a suggestion, let me know, please. Either in the comments below or, you know, message me on Instagram. So, there's that. Then my So Faded sweater by Drea Renee Knits. I finished the last color I was working on, and I have added on the final color. So I've got to knit 2 inches of this, and then I can do my ribbing. And then the body will be done, and then I have to pick up stitches and do the sleeves. And then hopefully it will be cold enough that I can actually wear it here. It's gonna be in the 80s today. I don't know what is going on with the weather, but it's irritating because we were, you know, in the morning like in the 30s, and then we'd only get up to like the 50s. And now we're in the 80s today, and then it's going to be a high of 60 tomorrow. So, Texas weather. That's all I can say. But, here we go. So, I finished this colorway, and I have started, which you can hardly tell. Oh, my accent got heavy there. Can hardly tell because... but it's like from here to here because it blends so well into this one, which is just what I wanted. But that last color I ended up going with Gracie, which is this one. and it's by Wicked Knitta. And that is in my giant Knit for Brains bag, which apparently got dust on it. Okay, so it's my giant Knit for Brains. Bear with. I hate when Instagram does that. You get a pop-up saying you have something and it's just like, nah, just kidding. This is somebody you might know. I'm like, I don't care. I don't need that to pop up like it's an announcement, like I've got a message or something. Moving on. Anyways. So that was my So Faded. In my Knit for Brains bag. And then finally is a whip that y'all haven't seen in a while. This is in my Nutcracker bag that I made like a few years ago. I think it was like my first time I had Christmas in the shop. Yeah, because I was still making charms. So this is a Weekender Light by Drea Renee. I was knitting it, striping my candy cane colorway. Is that what I called it? Hold on. Peppermints colorway with No Maker's Elf Pooped in My Stocking. Well, I didn't like the way the stripes were coming. And so I just quit knitting on it because I didn't like the look of it and I didn't want to deal with it. So it went into timeout. Well, this last week I pulled it back out and just made the decision. So I ripped it back out to the ribbing, and I'm just gonna knit the whole thing in my Peppermints colorway, which I'm really, really happy about that decision. So, and I have 4 skeins of this, and I'm still on the first. I'm like maybe halfway through. Y'all can see the skein, but it looks awful because this was from me frogging it. So, but there you go. There's the front with the back, and it's knit inside out, so that way you're not knitting pearls. You get to knit the knit stitches. So you knit it inside out. But I'm much happier with this. And then even if I get it done after Christmas, I feel like I would still be the one to wear this anyways. Even though it's a Christmas sweater. But there we go. I really like this. It looks like a Christmas Dalmatian in my mind. Let me know what y'all think. So there's that. And that's really the only whips that I've been working on. With all of my pre-orders being done, and this time of the year, for y'all that don't know, that haven't been with us for a while or ever just started, I usually take a break about mid-November on doing updates for the shop. The shop's still open. I'm still shipping and everything. I'm just not doing anything new in the shop. I'm not dyeing new yarns. I'm not dyeing new bags. I'm not sewing new bags, all that kind of stuff, because I like to take this time of the year to just enjoy the holidays and be with family. I don't do that in the summer. I kind of take this as my summer break, basically. But I'm basically, this is the break for the shop. So, but yeah, I'm excited. So there will definitely be more knitting for over the next 6 weeks, because I won't have anything to be doing for the shop except for shipping. So, which just makes me happy, because November and December are my happy months, y'all, because it's Christmas. Christmas makes me happy, which is why I put it up November 1st. Plus, if I'm going to go the effort to do all of it, put up all the stuff, I want to enjoy it for 2 months rather than just a month. That's not fun. So, but that is all the whips I have. So I'm going to send you to past Jennie and Haley. She decided to join me for a snack attack, y'all. Where are we going, Haley? apparently this one thinks she's gonna go too. Okay, well let's go. So why are we coming to Dutch Bros? Coffee. She's getting coffee. Michael's getting coffee. I'm getting a Dutch soda because she mentioned she wanted coffee after I'd already made coffee at home. So we'll see y'all on the other side. Hey Haley, what did you get?
I got peppermint bliss.
Let me see. We had to stop and pull over and record because she started to mess up her drink.
I like
before.
the soft top, okay?
And it's peppermint. Say what you said. It's got peppermint in it and what?
It makes me happy.
Makes her happy. I got a Dutch soda.
Don't knock my drink over.
I'm not gonna knock your drink over.
You won't?
No, I won't. Dutch soda.
I did it.
So it's basically just carbonated water that they add flavoring to, and I love it.
Oh, look at that. I got all the swirls.
And Michael got a freeze.
There's a police car over there.
Yes, there is. So, what do we think? Okay, quit just drinking the soft top. Drink the actual coffee.
Come on. Gotta mix it. Ooh, swirl. That's pretty good.
I want to try that one. And right now it'd be okay to get cold brew. Right. Yes, and that is a cold coffee because it is still too warm here to get hot coffee. It is 11 o'clock in the morning and it's already 73 degrees out. Yep. Okay. Say bye.
Bye.
Well, hey y'all. You back? Dutch Bros is probably we actually usually make coffee at home, but it is nice every once in a while to get a treat. And like we said in the video, it's too hot to be getting hot coffee, and I'd already had coffee. So here's what I have left of my Dutch soda. I love these. I would rather have these than go get an actual Coke. And they have this little app that you can earn points and then you get a freebie. Like I have enough points now, I could go get a medium, but I won't because I'll save it up for the free large. But yeah. We don't do Starbucks, and it's mostly because me and Jared don't like Starbucks. I know, how dare we? But when we lived in Japan, the Starbucks there was amazing, like so much better than the ones here. So when we moved back, the Starbucks here, all of them taste like burnt coffee. So we don't do Starbucks anymore. But we do love Dutch Bros. But it's time to move on to shop news. So earrings have hit the shop, y'all. Woo woo! Finally got them done. I'm gonna show y'all the layered Christmas ones first, which y'all need to buy them so I don't steal them and try to keep them all for myself. So first off, we have snowmen and candy canes. Now these, since they're layered, I didn't want to double them up, the back ones, because it would make them really super thick and just bulky. So instead I opted for the HTV on the back, which is heat transfer vinyl, and it keeps them lightweight. They're the hook style wire earrings, and hypoallergenic silver, because I am allergic to nickel and I know how irritating it is to buy a pair. Hold on one moment. Dropped a pair. I know how irritating it is to get a pair of earrings that you think are super cute and you love to wear them, and then like halfway through the day your ears are itching like crazy and burning, and it's because the earrings have nickel in them. So I always try when I do, I'm gonna have to put these on a new card because it fell. When I do earrings, I try to put them on hypoallergenic, which tends to do better for everybody rather than just the nickel free. But I wear these, like I made myself a pair of big candy cane ones. I wear these all day and have no problems. So, and then the next one is plaid snowflakes with black glitter hexagon behind it. So there's those. These are the other Christmas ones. Which, by the way, Haley wanted to steal these. I think I made her a pair. I'm not 100% sure. If not, I will make her a pair for Christmas. And then last is Candy Cane glittery Christmas trees. Because who doesn't want to wear glitter? I don't like sparkle yarn, but I like to wear glitter in like my jewelry and stuff. So, but, oh, there we go. So there we go. That's the layered Christmas ones. Those are 3 different styles. Now we get into the plaid ones. So we have red and black plaid snowmen. We have, sorry, my camera's here, but the TV's here. So I'm trying to look at the TV, but it's very hard because I'm by myself. Then we have black and white plaid snowmen, and these are double layered, so they look the same front and back. And it just gives it a really nice finish. All of my plaid ones are like that. See, these are like that too. Then we have Christmas trees in both red and black and white and black, but these are the small size. Then we also have them in the large. So, small, large. Which Haley wanted to steal these too because she is our plaid child. Absolutely loves plaid. Wears it year round, even in the summer. She will find lightweight, like cotton button-down shirts that have plaid print on them, and she'll wear them. Loves plaid. Has for years. So she's like, Mom, you are gonna make me some of these too, right? It's like, we'll see, maybe. And then just plain old plaid teardrop in the red and black and the white and black. So that was the shop update for this time. Probably the last like big one, at least with new stuff going in. I don't have plans to do another one, but we'll see. The shop is fully loaded with bags and yarn currently, which I did that on purpose. I try to load the shop up to last through the holiday season so I can take that time off. But yeah. Also, Black Friday sale, which if you're not here in the States and don't know, Thanksgiving is next Thursday, the 25th. So the Friday after Thanksgiving is called Black Friday, tons of deals and everything. Well, that is the 26th. I always do, I have like maybe 2 sales a year, 2 big sales a year. This is one of them. Black Friday sale. I'm running it the 26th through the 27th. So next Friday and Saturday, 30% off of everything in the shop. Everything, y'all. So y'all don't miss out. Saturday is also Small Business Saturday, so it's greatly appreciated. If you don't want to support me, but you still want to support somebody else, please go support another small business. I know as a small business owner that it's fantastic when I get an order. So it helps pay for things like Christmas for one, or our oldest is in college. It's helping with her if she needs it. Right now, she's like, no, I'm gonna do it all. She wants to pay for all of it. Or like our family vacations or little things like that. Like our son currently is wanting to join 4-H next year. So it will help pay for his activities. It helps us out, and it's just, I still get woohoo every time I get a sale. So, but please support a small business or a local business. That would be fantastic. And after that PSA, it's time to move on to the tail end. Wah wah. Still not about anybody's butt. We have a group on Facebook. It's CherryPieCottage. You got to answer 2 questions. Answer them correctly, and we'll let you in. You don't answer them correctly, we're not going to, or you don't answer them at all. So it's a safety thing. So they're really easy. No worries. Then here on YouTube, please like and subscribe, or at least check that like button. that helps us get us out there to other friends so they can come and join us and enjoy all of the giggles and knitting talk, and when Jared's here, his dad jokes. We are still currently trying to get to 1,000 friends. It'd be fantastic because then we can go and record things while we're out, or not even record. We can record things while we're out, we know that. But we can go do lives out and about and stuff, and that would be fantastic. So, I think that's about it. We are both on Instagram. That was at the beginning. I even put Jared's in, even though he's not here. I am on TikTok. It's CherryPieCottage on TikTok. I don't do as much as I should because I'm still trying to figure it out, because I am almost 40 and I got impatient trying to figure it all out. I don't want to do it. And I don't want to ask my daughter to help me figure it out because I don't want to be that mom. But on that note, God is good. Read your Bibles. Bye, y'all.